y'all. Thank you for coming to my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you're coming back, thank you for coming back and joining us. I just want to let you know that the reason I wear the headpiece is so that you all can hear me better, because the AC is like super loud, and I've got the washing machine going too, so that makes more noise. So sometimes when I do these videos, it can be really hard for you to hear me. So today I want to talk about some things I've noticed going on in our area. And we've been having a lot of new traffic. Okay, so I guess that's the best way I want to say it. It's like new traffic. People that we haven't seen before, haven't noticed, and they've just like popped up. So, yeah. We talk with our neighbors a lot because we keep an eye out with each other. Some of them work and some of us don't. So those of us who don't work kind of keep an eye out for those that do work. We had a vehicle show up, and it was a couple. It was a man and a woman, and they parked in the park. And we thought, at first we thought they were just visiting somebody. And then we got with our neighbors and we started talking to all of them, and come to find out they were not visiting anybody. And they would come in and they would park, and then they would get out of their vehicles and they would walk around. Well, come to find out what they were doing is they were actually walking around and scoping out people's yards. So, yeah, that was a no-no. And so we've also had some other people walk through. And, you know, some people are just cutting through. But there was like one elderly, and he was an elderly man, or older man, I should say older, you know. He was walking through, and he was walking real slow. And that's what caught my attention, was how slow he was walking. It's not like he was just trying to get through point A to point B. He was just, you know, moseying along, but he was walking awfully close, one to my house and two to my husband's, you know, to our cars, our vehicles. And I was like, okay. And the second time he came back through, he walked past our house 3 times. The first time I noticed. The second time, Spunky barked and let me know he was coming around. And I looked dead at the man as he walked by. And the third time, Spunky barked and let me know that someone was out there. So, and again, I looked at him. And, you know, come to find out that he had been caught trying to break into some vehicles and wasn't supposed to be on the property at all. So he had actually scared the lady that was working in the office to the point she didn't want anything to do with him. And he was scoping out people's vehicles and stuff as he was walking around, because he walked past, I mean, he like walked really close to our truck, and he slowed down and he was watching. And it's just like, you know, it just gave us bad vibes. But anyways, come to find out, the owner of the park actually knew this guy, knew he used to be really well off. He doesn't know what happened to him, but come to find out the man was homeless. He's staying in a tent in some woods that's not far from the trailer park. And so they supposedly he was told not to come back on the property. Well, yesterday, lo and behold, I saw him. Now, he was not on the property. He was outside the property fence, but he was walking down on the outside of the fence of the property. So I was like, okay. So that's telling me to keep an eye out, you know, even more. So you might want to keep an eye out of what's going on around your neck of the woods, your area. Watch out your neighborhoods. See who's not supposed to be there. Check up with your neighbors, you know. Come together to watch each other's backs, because as things get tougher, and I don't think the bad of anybody, you know. I'm the type of person who will really wants to like get to know what happened to a person, why did this happen, you know, give them the benefit of the doubt. Now, come to find out, the people in the vehicle that showed up here, he used to work at one of the restaurants here, and come to find out he got fired from stealing. So, and it's just, some of it's sad because of people's actions, but, you know, and some of it makes me wonder if it wasn't from the COVID, Did they get laid off or whatever? But supposedly the guy that had the money, from what my husband said, from what he understood from the owner, the guy was really well off. He didn't have to work. So I don't know what happened there, how he went from having all this money to being homeless. But, it makes me wonder, But either way, I want you to be aware of what's going on. That way you can protect not only yourself, but your children, your grandchildren, and your house and your belongings. Because as things get tougher and harder, it's going to be harder for people to survive, and they're going to look for any means necessary to do so, to get that next meal, to buy what they need, to whatever they might need to do. So just be careful, okay? Watch out for each other. Get with your neighbors, check with them. Don't just assume, hey, it's just somebody visiting so-and-so, because it may not be. So I just wanted to let y'all know that. I hope y'all are safe. Be safe. Watch out for each other. Watch each other's back. And plan and prepare accordingly. So that's what I wanted to tell you. I hope y'all have a great and wonderful, blessed day. Thank you. Oh, don't forget to hit the like, the share, and subscribe. So I hope y'all can join me again. Thank you.